Us. Hi, Cathy Zielske. Welcome to the show.
Hey Jeff, thank you so much for having me. Jeff, we've been hanging out this morning. We had it all figured out. We were so happy.
Everything was fine. Everything was fine. And
It was
now it's fine again.
it
Cathy
is.
Zielske, we are long overdue for a reunited show. So happy to finally be back on the air with you. Tech gremlins and all.
I saw you post on the Instagram story, and all I could think was reunited and it feels so good.
That's right. That's right. It does feel so good. Everybody, thanks for joining us. There are it looks like over 70 of you so far. You're piling in like a school bell has rung and the professor switched rooms on you. This is a proverbial gate change. Our flight today is now out of gate 72, and we're all here. We've got a beautiful card for you. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to now put my camera back up versus make it a telephone. I'm going to get ready. Cathy Zielske, welcome back to Pink Fresh Studio. You're always so kind to join us. We are glad that you are here.
Well,
Tell
thank
us,
you. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. Thanks to Pink Fresh Studio. I love you guys. I love your products. I recently put all my Pink Fresh Studio inks. See where that Z is over my shoulder?
yeah,
That's where I brought them, and I bought new organizers, and now they are all in one area.
because you're
Oh,
all set to go. Look at me trying to reframe the camera.
ooh,
Everything.
table time,
Yeah,
table
let's go
time.
to tabletop.
Oh,
Hey, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started because we are running late. We do want to respect your time. Look at us. We're going to be playing today with the beautiful Playful Petals set. Cathy, it's not your first foray here. You have already played with the Playful Petals. Say that 500 times.
playful petals, playful petals. Indeed, I
Yes.
have, and I will tell you, I think this set is absolutely stunning. The floral design, I think this is the type of sort of modern floral that kind of makes, I don't know, makes everything look pretty amazing. And so that's why I wanted to use it again, because I want to do it in colors that I don't normally do. And I will say, should I show the one I did earlier in the week?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the thing that is so amazing, number one, the hot foil is so gorgeous. And the Pink Fresh inks that I used, they look like they've been airbrushed on. And I just think this design, who is the designer behind this? The name is on the package. She is amazing.
Yeah, she does an amazing work. This one is
Yeah.
by
So,
Mariva. Yeah.
okay. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start out with some hot foil. Now, I will start working on the foil. You've already done it, but I want to let everyone know. Normally, I use Hammermill. I don't have any. I don't have any Hammermill cardstock. So today, I'm going to test out a few others. And if one doesn't work, great. If one works, great. But I'm going to use some Concord and Ninth to get started with this foil plate, because these press plates, they're just, yeah, I love the design. So let me get my foil. I'm going to do silver for this card. And I know Jeff,
Yeah, I'm going to be
which
doing a
are
little
you doing
matte gold.
a matte gold?
Matte gold, my friend. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to cut my foil, and I'm pretty awkward. So Jeff, you can talk and tell the people how good technology is when it works.
When it works. Yeah, yeah. Hi, everybody. You are definitely watching the Craft Hour. That is definitely CZ designer herself, Cathy Zielske, and we are using Playful Petals today. We decided that we wanted to start our day with a little stress, so we had some technical issues. If you're watching on the replay, doesn't mean that you're too late. We've got plenty of time. Links are below. Cathy Zielske's links are available, so you can join her anytime you want. She's regularly featured on YouTube. And today we're using this Playful Petal set, starting with some beautiful lines via a foil. And we use the hot foil press of our choice. I use the Glimmer, and so does she. And so we're just lining that up and getting it right. Take a look at Cathy's technique, a great way to do it. What we're doing first is you're seeing her place the positioning, and she already knows where it's going to hit on her paper. Cathy, I've never seen this technique before, but what a way to line up your stuff perfectly. And by the way, get your foil right, because
Hold on.
yeah,
We may not be totally right. I got to go right to the edge here because Jeff, I'm using a smaller piece of cardstock, but I think
Yep.
that's okay as long as this angle works, and I think it will. Okay. I've never I've never seen that technique work before. Those, my friend, are famous last words. Okay.
Building it upside down. As long as that pretty side is facing down, we're good. All
Well,
right,
yeah, and
everybody.
that okay. So I do have my glimmer nicely warmed up over here. All right. And I will tell you, if this works the way I think it will, we're going to take it pretty side to pretty side, right? That's that. I always have to say that to myself because if I don't, I forget. So we pop it down, right? Get it right on there. I'm going to take my shim, the thin shim, and the plate, and I'm going to hit that timer.
Yeah, having a little warm up on the side definitely helped here. This is an effortless way to make your product go from good to great. I talk about that on the show all the time. Pink Fresh Studio has a series of elements to the set that really makes it look effortless. We're about to introduce the second part of elevating the card, and that is the stenciling. Talk about getting it right the first time. We're going to be lining up some stencils, and it'll make things go just effortless when we put them together. So, my friends, what colors were you guessing in the other feed that Cathy was going to use today? Heather, our moderator in the sky, who you've been talking to all morning, had you ask that question. What was some of the top answers? I think a lot of people got it right. Cathy, you picked oranges before, beautiful fall array. We've
Yeah,
got a different lineup today, right?
indeed I do. And I am doing blues today because I hesitate on blue a lot. And so I'm trying, oh, there we go. We're ready to go. I decided I'm going blue because blue is where it's at. So we're going to dislodge, okay? I'm going to put this into my Platinum 6. I'm not going to do anything crazy other than just gently go through. Here we go. Here we
It's
go.
it's proverbial drum roll needed. Let's go over some colors while she's getting that ready. I'll stop for your big reveal in 2 seconds. Let's pull out that sky blue. Let's do a little summer shower, seaside, and then we are also going to pull some greens. Fresh pear with grassy knoll, and to even it out, give it a little warm buff. Pull those.
Oh,
Cathy, what were your results?
let's see. Shall we peel and reveal? Oh, I hope I did it.
Yay,
Oh,
perfect.
it's perfect. See that?
Home run.
Okay, you know what I need to do though, Jeff, and I wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
I need to take another piece because I have to do my greeting. I had done my greeting ahead of time, but I
yeah.
did that in gold. So I have to show you this too. You know how the glimmer comes with the tool to pick up your whatever. Sometimes it doesn't seem to pick up that well. And these nail polish magnets, oh my goodness, they work so well because they'll pick up a whole plate off of your piece. And I think that is amazing. And
And
now
very
I'm going,
satisfying click to it, by the
what
way. Do it.
it's just, yeah, it's so cool. Now I think, do you think I can reuse some of this foil right here that didn't get foiled for my greeting?
Waste night, want night. I got it.
Okay, let's see if this works. So we've got, I got to get the greeting. Where did I put my press plates? I'm going to get the best wishes. Oh, hold on. And we're going to do this. There's so little space and so little time. Okay, pretty side to pretty side. Like, oh, come on. There we go. Get in there. And we'll just tape that down. All right. And this is just that Easy C tape. I do have a gold one too, but see, I know silver and gold are a thing, but I'm going all with the silver. Also, hi everyone. I can see your comments and I've just been so busy creating,
Right?
trying
It
to
looks
make
like
up lost time. Okay, here we
all of
go.
our friends are here, that's for sure. All right. She's
Pop
putting
it
it back on.
down and timer. So, hey, I see Mindy and Julie and Kenzie and Lita. Hi, everyone. Roberta's out there.
Roberta is
Geraldine.
always so good about tuning in. My friend Mindy, you can catch an episode of her on the Craft Hour as well, back in the archive. So be sure to check that out. And while we're waiting for that to heat up again, we're going to grab the stencil set. This is the Playful Petals high quality stencils. This one is a new one. It took us by surprise. Stencils 2 and 3 are on the same cut. So that confused us for a second. We both thought that we lost a stencil, but we didn't. That's right. Stencils 2 and 3 is the first one we're going to be using today. And it is 2, 3, and then we have the other stencils here. We're going to start with stencil 2, however, because it helps us kind of get our mojo on the big petals. How'd your second time go there, my friend?
We're almost there. The timer just went solid. So I'm going to run this through so I have my greeting. And then, like you said, it will be time to start coloring in our florals.
Don't forget, friends, the more that you comment, the more that the big virtual machine that collects all your comments and gives us a winner will be giving out 2 $25 gift cards, which we can't wait to do. So be sure to place into the comments, give thumbs up, and make sure that the show is rocking. That will help the algorithm send people over here when they see the live stream that Heather is helping us moderate. All right, are we ready for a big reveal again, my friend? Uh-oh.
I did not do, you know what? We're going to set that aside. I did not do pretty side to pretty side. I did, oh, Cathy. Gosh. Okay, this is the thing about foiling. You know what, Jeff? I should probably just move on to it. And if we have time to do it at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah.
I didn't do it right. I did dull side to pretty side.
This is the joys of going live, everybody.
You know, it's part of what happens. If we have time, we'll do it.
Yeah. In less than 10 minutes, we'll be giving out our first gift card, everybody. You've been so patient with us. And again, I'm going to blame it on me and my silly desktop. If this was a CZ production, none of this would be happening. She would have been halfway done with the card by now. All right, we're going to lay this down on our stamp wheels, thanks to our friends over at Altenew, who we love. We're laying this down, and we are going to go with stencil number 2 first. Don't forget what I just said. 2 and 3 are on the same thing. I don't know what word.
Yes, and I'm just starting with 2 because I like to do the flowers first. So first thing, let's just get this first one lined up, Jeff. And of course, if you are using these things, you're going to have to do some masking. Now, I have a couple options for masking. I just got to show you this. Where did you go? Come here now.
Now, in case y'all are wondering if size is playing, you're confused with your brain. CZ has the newest stamp wheel, which is larger than the stamp wheel that I have. So I'm going to be a little bit off grid a little bit, but that's the reason why CZs can still lay down.
Yes.
Or wider.
That's not going to work. The good people at Altenew did send me their newest stamp wheel. It is on pre-order now. And I will tell you, I'm not very experienced with the stamp wheel. So for me, this is kind of fun to have and play with. Now, what I'm going to do here, Jeff, is I'm going to take my mid-tone blue. I think I'm going to do Summer Shower first.
Summer Shower first. And look, I have the brand new brushes available at pinkfreshstudio.com. So I'm going to be using that. We'll get this one nice and gooey.
Oh, those are beautiful. I'm just using the brushes that I have. So I'm doing a little clean off here to make sure I use the old paper towel trick. And let's see here, Summer Shower. And we're just going to go in.
Okay.
I'll tap a little off here. And also I'm going to keep my hand over there, Jeff, so I don't, but I want this to be deep, like I don't want it to be, I want to mean it with this color.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting. Because now why does mine look so much darker than yours?
I would say that it is a lot to do with my lighting. You are a master at lighting, but I promise I'm doing Summer Shower. This happens on the show a lot where my colors look just a little bit different.
Okay.
I need a professional to come over and color balance my cameras a little bit. But I assure you that we're doing the same thing.
That is so wild. This is gorgeous. This color, I love it. I love these inks. Okay, I am going to also I keep a little alcohol Jeff here, and this is so great for cleaning stencils because it dry. Oh, God. See that? The sides come off. I'm having a field day here. Okay. But it's great for oh, look at that. So pretty. It's great for cleaning and being able to use the same stencil right away because it dries immediately.
And I have a little bit of bleed from not masking on the corner as well as I did. But the good news is that the cut line, I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, yeah, and that is the nice thing. So now are you at second layer yet?
I'm ready to go if you want to go. You want to do the bottom there?
Yeah, those, by the way, those Pink Fresh brushes look beautiful.
Yes, nice and fluffy and really get some good coverage, which is good.
So here, I'm just lining it up and I'm going to go lighter. Now, you know, the other thing too is like the acetates do work well. No, that works fine. I like having these strips. I just made them myself. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit too, so you can see this a little better. You know, they work. They work pretty nicely. Oh, I should wipe that off though. Huh. Don't forget, if you use acetates, you should also clean them as well. And over here does not matter because we're going to be cutting this. So I'm going to go to the sky blue. Now here's the thing I guess I wasn't thinking. I'm going to have to do a little cleaning of this brush because I use the same brushes pretty much for everything. I just have a brush for blues, you know, and a brush for reds. So I should have gone with the lighter color first, but I was not thinking.
I love that paper towel technique. I need to do that because you can really see where your ink has left, but it also gives a great friction point. I take it that's the reason why you love doing it that way.
Well, yeah, and it also, I don't know if you've ever noticed, sometimes if your brushes sit for a few days, they might feel a little less soft because sometimes the inks will dry. And so, you know, they're great for just getting your brush primed and ready to go for the next color, I think. And I love that.
Yeah. Now, do you want some intention behind this color? Do you want it to be lighter?
I want it to be lighter. So I am, you know, it is a lighter color because in the trio. But yes, I'm not even doing any shading either. You know what I mean? I'm not doing the whole one part of the flower is going to be a lighter hand. No, I'm just kind of going full bore with it. Because I love the way these inks dry and smooth and just look. I mean, that's so pretty, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how the Pink Fresh products really do blend into the paper so beautifully after you give it just a minute. Just give it some air.
Yeah.
And it will get you the blend that you need.
So that was the sky blue, and I'm not going to use Seaside. I'm going to set that aside. Well, no, don't set it aside yet, because I think on the smaller flowers, Jeff, I think we should do a little darker. Okay.
I do too. Yeah. Are we going over to stencil one? I agree with you. Stencil one.
Yeah. And you know what else I forgot to mention?
What?
I think you will need a black ink as well. Because I think I might want to do the centers of these flowers when we get there in black. Not sure.
Got it. I've always got my detail black from Pink Fresh ready to go. So I will be all set.
And that is the only color I don't have from Pink Fresh Studio. I don't have their black.
Henry, Leah, Heather, we got to get on that. Our girl doesn't have her detail black.
Or I just should go shopping. Here's a question for you, Jeff, and Pink Fresh Studio. Do they make labels now for their ink pads?
Well, yes, they do. And I'm happy to tell you that I have it right off camera because I use them every darn day. I almost cussed. Here they are. Look how gorgeous they are.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I may have to go shopping today.
I love them so much because they are my little cheat sheets. I haven't taken them off. And I'm looking, as you and I have talked offline, I'm looking for a storage system. I've not found a storage system, but I'm currently looking.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get some of those because I think they're neat. Now, here's the thing. Should we go with Seaside? Here's what I'm thinking. Seaside up here oh, well, let's switch this out. Sky blue down here. So the lighter color on these and then the darker color up here.
You got it. You
All right.
got it.
I feel like I feel very bossy right now. I'm not gonna say that I'm minded. Okay. You know what? I don't get to craft with people very often, so I'd like to thank Pink Fresh for inviting me and Jeff for being here because this for me is oftentimes a very solitary thing, except for my live stream every week.
Except for the little people in your box, in the boxes, right?
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to take Seaside because that's the dark. Yeah, that's the darker. And we're just going to grab a little. I'm just tapping some off so it doesn't come in blobby and too hot. And then we'll do these. So we're getting little depth up here. Oh gosh, that is such a cool color.
It's a great blue. What did we do for the smaller little bells there? We did a
sky blue.
Sky blue, you got it.
So we're getting a little, we're dispersing our colors across the spaces. Oh, I keep on sticking this. So I think you've seen this happen, but the new stamp wheel, this piece comes off. It snaps in. And one of the cool things about it is it allows you to have bigger paper. Like if you're a scrapbooker or, you just have a larger space. It's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Jewels, not tools, Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that works. I did my manicure yesterday just for Pink Fresh Studio.
Oh,
it's pink.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's so pretty. Okay.
Our colors look so different, but they look fine. But I can assure you, everyone, we are using the same products. I can assure you. It's the magic of television.
It almost gives it the option of this is what it would look like if you did different,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab stencil 4.
Okay, this is the one with the little willows.
Yep, we're going to do those in warm buff. I think that's what it's called, which is a lovely brown. But you can see this is a layered set that is so easy to it's very clean. It's very simple.
Right.
I am like I said, I'm just in love with these colors or with this design.
Work for you. Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to clean these too because I feel like I'm going to be transferring color that I'm not thinking about.
All right, I have a very fun announcement that we have our first gift card winner. And it may be her YouTube name, but I'm going to pretend that it's not. I'm going to pretend that this is her legal name that she signs the proverbial check with. I'm proud to announce that Kinsey Kraken is the new $25 winner for the top of the show. Kinsey, I can't look at the chat right now because we need to keep on time, but you have to tell us if that is your stage name or if that is your legal name, because if Kinsey Kraken is your full name and you get to walk around this world telling people that Kinsey Kraken, good evening, I'm Kinsey Kraken. I mean, it's news, it's lawyer meeting her client, it's political.
Laura Evangeline just said very demure.
Very mindful, yes.
Very mindful. I wish I had a name like that,
Kinsey Kraken. And even if it's not her legal name, you know that our friend Kinsey, you'll have to DM both Cathy and I. You don't mess around. Cathy and I know that you can't mess with someone named Kinsey Kraken.
No, you can't. Oh my gosh, she hears you, Jeff. She's laughing. I'm able to see the chat because I multitask with the best of them. And well, there you go.
I'm just saying, don't come for Kinsey. Okay, where are we headed? What are we doing?
Okay, stencil number 5, and we're gonna go green. Okay, and actually here, I mean, honestly, Jeff, I feel like fresh pear or grassy knoll. Like, what are you feeling? Because I do like the light vibe of the.
I'm liking the light vibe. You don't even need to finish the question.
Okay.
I'm worried that grassy might.
It might overpower.
Might be a little punchy. Yeah.
And we're kind of, we're kind of saying, I see you. I honor the peacefulness of the fresh pear.
Yes.
But I need to prep again. I should have cleaned off all my brushes before I started, but I'll tell you what, I have been a card making fool this month.
Well, there's nothing going on in September, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, in fact, did you see the Pink Fresh Studio collaboration? I don't even know if there's any left.
Because it rocks. That's
It's beautiful.
fantastic.
Yeah, I made a really nice card, but I've already sent it away to the office at Simon Says Stamp because that's what we do. But it was a beautiful set. And
Yeah, Heidi does not mess around. She wants you to show your work. You know what I mean?
oh
She's
yeah,
the teacher that needs to see her work. Kinnery, Heather, and Leah are a little kinder to me. They just need a picture, but
yeah, it was a beautiful set. And I was lucky to get it in advance so I could make a card. So yeah. All right, we're fresh pairing it up. And
this,
yeah, this is the right color at the right time.
yeah. I'm even trying to take it a little lighter than what it wants to be.
Yeah, I think I might have given a little too much pressure, but I think with the dry back, it's going to be fabulous. Okay.
Isn't that the best part? The irritation that you feel when you have oversaturated or you feel like you've got lines.
Yeah.
You walk away, and this is a sentiment for life, people. Walk away for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And was it that bad? Was it
no,
that bad? No.
no.
Did it all work out? Yes.
Even if it didn't, just like me foiling the greeting wrong, I probably will crank one out at the end. But we can go a little longer, Jeff, because we started later,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think, let's see your green.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's so pretty. Love it. Okay. Stencil 6 is our final. Now, this is where I think I want to do, all right. I got to get the centers lined up. Come on now.
Centers lined up.
Get them. See, I kind of feel like I want to do black on all of these, Jeff.
Okay.
Okay. And I think I need to get a smaller brush. Hold on. I have somewhere.
There's that detail black, everybody.
Okay, I'm just going to use whatever dye ink I have here. What does the Pink Fresh pad look like? Detail black. Oh, and that is a hybrid ink.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my hands on some of that because I'm just going to take a little black dye ink that I have and blend over. So here we go.
Michelle, I agree. These colors are fantastic. I knew that Cathy would not steer us wrong.
Oh, I steer people wrong. It's hard to know. But we're just putting a little black in because it's graphic. It's bold. It says, hello, I'm here. And I'm making it very solid. Well, as solid as I can get it.
Don't be afraid to punch it, okay?
Punch it. All right. I think that's good. Now we're going to clean that up and we are going to see what we got.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Like it. Yep. Okay.
And I wish everybody you could see how more ethereal it looks in real life. Again, the different lights that we have in our studios, but much lighter and more blissful than probably it's coming across on the camera.
Yeah. And mine, it just has it has a really pretty, I wanted to try this in blues. And of course we have the silver. And I'm very happy with how the foil turned out on this. I mean, you can see a little overfoiling right there, but that doesn't matter because it's not, it's not what we're about today.
And don't forget, it comes with its own coordinating cuts, which Cathy and I were talking about at the top of the show. we're going to go ahead and knock this guy out, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
getting.
We're gonna cut it out. Now, did Laura sing? Does she sing every time she's on?
Laura hasn't been on the show for a little while. Let's
Okay.
show this really quick. But I love my girl as you do, and wishing her the best on the big move.
Oh,
I heard very much closer to you. We'll talk about it in 2 seconds. But look, everybody on my screen. Do you see
okay.
pull out and die cut only your big petals, and punch those out a little bit too. If we had more time, that would be fun to play with. But we're headed over to the big guy here, and we're going to cut out the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm taking the whole thing. And that's what's kind of cool about this is beautiful for a whole card panel. Oh, Jeff, do you have the Impress too?
Oh, I'm an impress. I'm an impress. Do you know what do you know who surprised me with that is Miss Jennifer McGuire.
She sent you one?
She, come on. Do we even deserve to know her?
No, that's pretty rad.
Brad.
You know who told me to get one?
Who?
Jennifer McGuire.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get my die cut cam working. Hold on. There she is. All right.
You see, everybody, this is why you do a show with Cathy Zielske. Do you see these camera shots? Do you see this? One click. Do you see? Wait, really quick. Everybody who are techie, do you see the little control panel? It's called an Elgato control panel, and it's to her right there. And she can just punch a button and switch shots.
Hey,
Oh, she's a pro.
it's
I
just a
decided
fancy. Yeah,
I
it's
decided to do all my Elgato buttons to control the lighting here in the house. That's what I use mine for.
oh, look at that. Isn't that good? Now, see, okay, I'm gonna while you keep talking, I'm turning my. I really want to do this greeting, Jeff. I really
Okay, take your time. I'll say hi to everybody.
you
I'll talk
talk
to
to
everybody.
people, and I'm gonna redo this properly. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it. Hey, everybody, let's come back to this camera. Thanks for your patience earlier today. My goodness, technology gremlins. We've got Cathy Zielske on the show. You're watching Pink Fresh Studios, The Craft Hour. Moderator in the sky for you, the Pink Fresh Studio audience, is Heather. Heather, thank you so much. You were an amazing problem solver. We've got our friend Cheryl here. Cheryl's episodes are always available in the archives as well. Cheryl, we had technical gremlins too, if I remember correctly. But that was my fault. I know that one was my fault. Laura moved to a new state altogether. I don't know if she said out loud which state, so
She did.
she
She
did.
did.
Okay, it's not secret.
Nope. She lives in Minnesota.
She's a Minnesota queen, well, just like somebody else. I can be tacky, says Lori Cruz, as long as someone sets me up with the shows and tells me what to do. Techie. I read the word tacky. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm a little punchy myself, like that black ink. How did your second go of your sentiments go, my friend?
This what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
you're warming. We're warming. Are we
I
warming?
have to warm the dang machine.
Yes. Got it. Geraldine is asking about London Bridge behind me. Yes, I am back in my Lego era, ladies and gentlemen. Lego is for adults and it is therapy. You can see a lot of the architecture series. You can see the Parisian Cafe over here. I don't know how to do it on camera. I'm like a good weatherman. That's Parisian Cafe. We've got the Brick Bank, the detective agency, and the department stores over there. Yeah, this for Dan and I is a good date night. We pull out the Legos, we do a charcuterie board, we get some cocktails going, we put the Sonos on with great music, and we build Legos. And it's too darn expensive. But if you think about it, some people are going to dinner for that amount of money. We're getting a month's worth of entertainment. So highly recommend Legos with your partner. Just my recommendation.
You recommend crafting?
Yeah, and crafting.
You know, it's going to heat up. I feel it. I feel it in my bones, but I really want to have the greeting.
Yeah, no, we need the greeting for it. It's
So
good.
I'm just going to put my hands over this and will it to come back. I can't, I told Jeff and I'll tell all of you, I don't have enough plugins in my studio for this. So I have this on an extension cord because I live in an old house and everything is basically what do you call it? Wired poorly.
Yeah.
We
You're
don't have
never
a
going
lot.
to have
Yeah.
enough, no matter how many times you shop on Amazon and how many cords and multi-plugs you get, you probably want just a few more in your house. I get it. How are those new floors turning out though? Good.
They're beautiful. They look really great. In fact, you know what? Why don't I just chat with you for a minute? I can't, this is not, why is my platform not heating up?
Oh, because that's just how it is.
Okay.
And do
Um,
I get a card base ready? Are we doing a base on top of a base? What are we doing? Help me.
so we are, okay, we are going to take this and do a card base. So you know what? Let's get our card bases ready while I wait for this to go and I'll go back to my table.
Yeah,
Um,
I
yes,
feel bad. I don't want you to not talk about your floors. I just want to also
I mean,
keep
the
going.
floors, let's make our note cards because I
Yeah.
do want to do a little bit of spatter because I think it's a fun thing to do. So, this may never heat up again. And if not, I might just do a different greeting, but I'm going to score my note card, the little top folder. Oh, you've got a side folder. Look at you.
Okay, do you want me to do a top folder? I can do it.
No, no, book fold is fine. You've got one
Yeah.
prepped. I just need to go 5.5 here, right in the groove. Okay.
I just want to tell everybody that I am still obsessed with Brutus Monroe, Not Your Mama's. I
Okay.
still think it's the best card base. I do. I do.
Wait, that's what you have right now?
Not Your Mama's cardstock. It's the only thing I use on card bases.
Oh, I did not know that. Look, I got to take advantage of this while it's happening. There we go. I have some of that cardstock and I have not used it yet.
Oh, Kathy, the shame in your name right now.
Shame. Ring a bell. Shame. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
Of course, I know what reference. I live in a Dan Lovelet household. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, can I tell you what I've been doing all during September? When I've been working on my projects, I have rewatched Game of Thrones from the beginning.
Oh my gosh, that is a commitment.
And I am now on the final season. So I love
Are
television.
we doing a note card for our splatter? Or are we
We
putting
are,
a
yes, we're going to do the note card is the splatter. So set your note card aside. I'm almost here.
okay?
We're almost to the money here, baby. Okay, there we go. As soon as it goes, I'm going to do this properly.
Beth in the comments agrees with me. She says and reminds us that it's 130 pound, perfect for the base. She says, I hoard it because it's so good. I agree. I collect it. It just makes everything so elegant and your card. How do you find the time, Kathy? My goodness, to do all of the things that you do.
I stay up
Yes.
late and people might be surprised. Well, not super late, but I stay up late and I get up really early. All right, I'm running this through. Also, hey, Beth, I didn't see Beth there. And I see Def Shelty Mom. I see Rebecca, Betsy Green, so many people that I haven't
Oh,
said
Beth
hello
Screen
to.
is here. She's my fellow Lego.
Okay, I think I did it right.
Lori says, will crafty hours be more than once a month now, since Nicole was just on the first of the month? Well, we have a meeting about craft hour. In fact, Heather, my boss on the line, is probably waiting for me to respond to when our meeting is. We believe we'll stick with the same schedule, but it's all with whatever our friends at Pink Fresh need from me. But yeah, right now it's still on the month. I'm going to be using some of Brutus's Gilded Shimmer for my gold splatter.
Okay, and I will use, oh, there we go. We did it. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, let me get my shimmery stuff too. But here's the thing, Jeff, we're gonna do a mix of color.
Okay.
And I think you will like this. But what do you use to splatter your stuff into? Do you use a cardboard box?
I do, but that cardboard box is not available, so we're just going to have to get messy and careful.
Oh, that's
Here.
a little crazy. I'm gonna cut this out before I splatter. So let's see. Oh, come on now, Kathy, hold it. Also, a little hot tip, maybe hot foil tip. I always try not to let my tape touch the foil because there's nothing worse than having the foil actually come up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna do that.
So elegant.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. I tell you, it's a wild one. It's a wild show. All right, so that looks good. And hold tight. I'm just going to do one more, Jeff, because I need a little dimension
Okay.
to my greeting. Okay, here we go. I'm not even going to do the die cut cam. I'm just going to give you a thumbs up.
That
There we
it's
go.
happening.
Hey. Okay. Now set you aside, and oh, I got a little schmutz on there. Oh well, I will get that off in a second. What is that? Oh, I have no idea. Okay, I'm getting my box, Jeff. And my silver stuff. All right, where are you here? Here we go. Okay, so you have the gilded, right?
Correct.
Let's do it this way. I have this stuff, the sterling, and I haven't used it very much. And it's such a great product. I don't know why, but also, Jeff, make sure you put your floral out of the way because you don't want to get any on that. We want to keep it nice and clean.
Especially with how the morning is going. It's Friday the 13th all over again.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. I'm just getting it going. And I think too, like when I spatter, I love using this little tiny brush. Lately, I used to use a fan brush all the time, but the small ones, they work really well for controlling it a little bit. So we're going to dip it into the pigment, tap a little off, and I'm just going to kind of go across at kind of an angle to the best of my ability. It's kind of going everywhere. That's okay though. You can also, when you're doing this, if you really wanted to keep it like at an angle, you can always put cardstock on, either side at an angle. So there's that. Now,
Yeah, I gave mine a try too. I'm a little splattery.
looking good. Now, take one of your blues, whichever one you like. I think I'm going to do Summer Shower.
Okay.
And then smush a little down onto your mat. And take a little water if you've got it handy, spritz it up like that. Take your brush again, and now put some blue on for a nice little two-tone splatter or spatter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I love that. It looks
I did
so
not
good.
water ready here in the studio, so we're going to stick with this gold for now.
Oh.
But look, it looks fine. It looks
No,
fine.
I didn't even think to tell you we're going to double. Well, I don't have a dip. What do you call it? Like a water. I don't have water in a cup, so I just have to kind of spray my brush and set it aside. But look at that. See, I love the two tones. So you get shine and blue, but it looks beautiful, Jeff, with just the shine.
Let me say that I probably always make my craft hour cards twice. So when I come back, you'll get your blue. I think it's a good choice. Hey, we have a second winner, everybody. Let's talk about that really quick, just in case she has to run. I just wanted to let you know that Rebecca Bauman or Bowman, I'm going to say Rebecca, you are our second winner for the gift card today.
Congrats.
All right. Yeah, Rebecca.
All right. I'm not sure why I got black on this thing, but I'm going to glue a couple layers together. Congrats, Rebecca.
Yeah. Tell me, are we going to dimensionalize this? Do I get my foam tape out?
Yes, we are. Please secure foam tape before you secure others. Now, what was your airplane thing you said earlier?
Yeah. Apply oxygen to yourself before applying it to others. Also, the laboratories are equipped with smoke detectors.
Yes, no smoking, Jeff. There's no smoking on this and no vaping.
Yeah. At least departing from the right gate now. We've got everybody in the same terminal at least.
We are in the same terminal. All right. Yes, get your foam adhesive of your choice. I am going to grab. I got a big old roll here. of the Altenew. So I will cut. I'm gonna, and also Jeff, yeah, you're already on it. Okay.
What? What?
We're gonna pop up everything and you're already there because you're so good at what you do. Okay.
Well, I think it's because we're both dear friends of Laura Fedora, and we know the bylaws. It states clearly in the contractual obligations.
Dimension is life.
That dimension is life. Yeah.
But make sure too, we got to support because support can be beautiful. So we got to make sure we give, oh, did I make that too big? All the little off crops, we're gonna,
Yes. All these willows need a little bit of love because you don't want it to fall down.
they do. And now what am I doing? I'm making a hot mess here. Okay, hold on.
So will you, I heard you might be within driving distance of your sister, Laura B now. Is this true?
Yes. Now it's not a hop, skip, and a jump. We are a couple hours away from each other, but at least she is in my state. And so Laura and well, mostly I want to see Hank
Of course,
and
yes.
Frank. I don't know if you know, there's a cat, her son's cat's name is Frank.
Yes,
So I
Frank.
really want to spend some time with Hank and Frank. And I just told Laura, I said, I'll leave my house at 6 a.m. I'll be there. We'll have coffee. We'll play with the dogs. And then I'll be out of your hair before you have time to be overwhelmed by being an introvert. So yeah, I'm super excited to do it, especially once the weather is nice and cool and fall-like, and Laura and I can film videos of each other frolicking in her yard and diving into leaf piles.
Yeah, all the things that best friends do. And won't Hank love every minute of that? You know what
He
I mean?
will. He will. And I
Aren't we
just want to
all a little
snuggle.
sad that Hank may not have his pond anymore?
Yeah, I don't know what their situation is now. Like, is there going to be, yeah, something for him to truly roll around in? But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this is a very detailed little
Yeah.
home setup, but you know what? It's worth it.
Yeah, thanks for sticking by us. But you can look, everybody look, this is fun. We all do this. We all sit here and do backers. We peel backers. We watch our favorite TV show, but the
Yeah.
payoff is worth it.
Jeff, what is your favorite show right now that you've been watching?
I wanted to tell everybody because I am obsessed right now. Do I want to do thanks for showing you care instead? I'm going to do best wishes too. Sorry, look everybody, this best wishes I did earlier. It'll be perfect. My favorite current obsession is on Netflix. So if you're a Netflix family, you'll be fine. Starring
Okay.
Nicole Kidman and Liev Schreiber. It is called The Perfect Couple. And
Oh,
it is by no means critically acclaimed television, although it's visually critically acclaimed,
okay.
gorgeous because Nantucket is, well, Nantucket. Um,
Okay.
but I will tell you that it has some it's a little clunky, but only clunky like a summer read. Like if you can do a summer read that has some drama, some like not drama, what word am I looking for? Some errors where you're like, okay, that's good for you for getting this published without your editor being mad. There's a
Okay.
couple of moments of that, but on the whole, I wish it had come out for the summer because it screams summer. It's a little town mystery, a little family drama, a
Okay.
little a little matriarchal power struggle with Nicole Kidman, a bride who doesn't feel welcome into a family,
Okay.
um, and brother drama. I mean, it's all the things that one needs. Is anyone watching it? Let's look in the comments. Lori, is Perfect Couple scary? No, it is not scary. Although it is a mystery murder situation, not scary, not rough on the stomach, not gory.
Okay.
Cheryl, I agree. Chaos, also my second recommendation, also on Netflix,
Oh, and
starring
I
Jeff
like Jeff
Goldblum.
Goldblum, so
Yeah.
I might add that to my list because I just threw away one of my foam squares. Because when I'm done with Game of Thrones, what am I gonna do?
You're gonna watch Perfect Couple, and you're
Okay.
gonna you're gonna have the same debates, and you're gonna DM me with your agreements that you
Right.
agree.
Do you
Uh,
Look at our foam. So I'm going to put this at an angle, just like I did my other card.
I'm watching intently because I want to get this right. I'll stop
Well,
talking.
and I'm just following the angle of the spatter. See that? See that? It's such a nice, oh gosh. Okay. Yep. Like that. It's so simple. You know what? I shouldn't have put my, oh no. I think I'm good. Hold on here. I got to remove a foam square because I was getting a little overzealous. All right, come here. Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh
So
yeah,
now, and
that
Jeff, see
dimension.
the
That
little,
dimension, it always changes things. Dimension.
right?
People.
I mean, look at that. It gives that little shadow. People are like, how did you do that? What the heck? You know what I mean?
Yep. Are we doing best wishes in that corner, that open corner?
Yes, you can
Okay.
put your best wishes. I am going to put the same thank you because I only did my best wishes in gold. And I do want to play off the silver on this. Jeff, are we going to embellish at all? Should we do a little, I don't know. I'll have to see what I have. I am going to, where's my liquid glue? Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm going to be less gutsy than you and put just a little liquid glue on my foam strips because they stick so hard and fast.
Yeah, I
And
love this
then
tip. That is a Cathy Zielske. You said someone taught you that, but I still call it your trick.
I feel like I taught myself that, honestly. Now
Good.
look at this. Look at how cute this is because the thanks fits right in there like it was meant to be, like that. Oh, now let me
Well, my
look.
love, I think we've got a home run. I'm going to
I
go back to my front-facing camera so we can close out the show because I think we've been on the air for 3 hours at this.
I know. It seems like we have, but I love this card. Like I just think both of these, and look, I'm just going to go back to my table for a second. I mean,
Yeah,
just side by side, they look, they just have a different feel and vibe. You
they
know what
look
I'm saying?
fantastic. They look fantastic. And I can't get my, that's a little better lighting. We'll see.
And actually, Jeff, we've only been on the air now for 50 minutes because we
Yeah,
did.
it says 53 on the timer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was close.
You were close, sister, and that means that I was only thinking in my head because I see the 213. Friends, if you stuck by us and gave us an extra 13 minutes of your day and waited for the silly 20 minutes I think it took me to come on the air, you're a good friend to the Craft Hour, and I appreciate it. Either that or you love Cathy Zielske. Maybe both. Maybe both.
Maybe both, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, thanks for having me back, Jeff. I mean, it is fun to craft with you. And tech issues aside, I mean, it's just, it's kind of,
Well, that was the thing I was thinking about because, typically when I have a co-star, we rehearse midweek, but I was like, CZ has taught me everything on tech. I'm going to be fine. I don't need to rehearse. We both have studio setups. And then this morning before I joined you, my little OBS, which is for those of you who don't know, it's a program that enables you to have a live switcher and take your camera angles, etc. I just didn't want to talk to my cameras this morning. And then it said, oh, we don't like Zoom anymore. So I did research and they were like, oh, we don't like Zoom anymore. So I was like, fine, I'll go old school. Cathy and I had a great, let's call it, I had a therapy session with CZ.
we had a chat session this morning. We
Yeah, we
chewed
had,
fat.
yeah, we had a little, we chewed said proverbial fat and everything worked great. Then it was time to go see all of you. And the little go live button would not illuminate, but the amazing Heather Hoffman, who is an amazing leader and does so much for Pink Fresh Studios,
Thank you, Heather.
got on the line with me and you could hear the keyboard clicking and she maybe had only 3 sips of tea. She had just woken up. So thank you, Heather, so much. So
Thank you.
Mindy, you are fun to chat with. We need to get a third bubble with you and Cheryl and everybody in here. We should do a view for the craft. Well, maybe that's a concept. Maybe I should, now that everybody has more desktop cameras, I'm getting blurry. Come on, come on. We should do like a view situation and barely do a card, but talk mostly. That'd be great.
People like to talk.
People like to talk.
People like to talk. Oh,
CZ, everyone knows who the heck you are, but just tell them where they can find you and where they should look for you this month and all months.
Thank you. I'm Cathy Zielske, and I have a YouTube channel, and you can find me at I think it's CZ Design. If you type in CZ Design, you can find my channel. I'd love to have you subscribe. I share a couple videos a week, and I live stream every Wednesday at noon Central, which is much like this. Things happen, you don't know what's going to happen. It's a good time. I
Yeah.
just don't have anybody with me other than me. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on the Facebook. But if you go to cathyzielske.com, it's a weird spelling, Zielske. I think you can type in pretty much anything and it'll still find me. I have a website, I blog there, and I make cards on the internet.
Yeah. And do amazing product design for Simon Says.
Oh, and yes, I designed some stamps and dies. I have my own collection. I often forget to shamelessly promote myself, but I have a collection of stamps and dies at simonsaysstamp.com. So
Yeah.
I do
And
that too.
and Kinsey Kraken, I'm sorry, I've never noticed your name before, and I don't know. You need to DM me and tell me if that is your last name. Thank you for being your favorite guy creator. I've got some competition in the universe nowadays, but I also haven't been making as much. Thank goodness Pink Fresh Studio still uses me, which is fantastic. And I love that the company Pink Fresh Studio, that's the only company you need to know. And I agree, Kathy's lives are awesome on Wednesdays and more. And if you really love a good, graphically strong, intentional product, she designs them and they're available over at Simon Says Stamp.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Kenzie says, I love your fonts. Yeah, she understands fonts better than most in the industry. That's for sure. Thank
Oh, and
God you were
one other thing
educated.
I
Go ahead.
forgot to mention, Jeff, I also work as the art director for Scrapbooking Cards Today magazine. Pink Fresh Studio, you are one of our sponsors and advertisers. We're so happy to have you. They have a beautiful ad coming in the fall winter issue. So that's another place you can, well, you can't really find much of my work there, but I'm behind the scenes doing many things. So
Yeah. Let's show off those cards.
I
Look at
can't
that.
zoom, I can't zoom this one.
Yeah. What a pleasure, Cathy Zielske. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for saying yes to being on the show. Thanks, everybody, for participating. Follow both of us. I'm Mr. Jeff Lindbergh on Instagram. She's available at all the things that you've seen. Give us a thumbs up and know that we appreciate you being on the show with us today. Tech issues and all. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.